Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. I think next time we'll have to make this conference in the exhibition center in Doha, because now it's pretty full. So I would like first, on behalf of Dr. Khalifa Al-Kuwari, our Director General, to welcome you, especially our guests coming from outside the country and also our guests coming from Doha, but from other institutions. Today, this is the first, this is the fourth edition of the current concept. And I think now it's becoming a real success. Everybody inside and outside the country are enjoying, I think, this kind of conference. I would like to also to thank the people that did organize this kind of conference, and especially Philippe Landreau, Chief of Surgery, and all his team. I would like also to thanks also the marketing department which were really involved in this fourth edition of the current concept as well. It's an honor for us to receive all our famous guests coming from everywhere in the world, Europe, Asia, Japan, China, and US also as well, and also coming from Australia as well, Kirk Prodham. I'm very proud to be here with you and to open the ceremony. I would like to apologize Dr. Khalifa Al-Kuwari because he had let's say a personal issue. He was not able to come, but he's going to be here tomorrow and he will meet all of you as well. Just to give you a small picture about Aspetar medical strategy, let's say. Aspetar is a sports medicine hospital dedicated to the athlete as well. Of course, our first mission is to achieve and to take care about all the athletes, to achieve the full potential for the athlete, but also to take care about all their medical and also physiological care. Aspetar would like to reach the vision to be a leader in the world in sports medicine by 2015. I think we already achieved a lot of work, but we know that we have a lot of work to do, and the road is still long to be really recognized and as an excellent center all over the world. Anyway, Aspetar is not only an infrastructure, a nice infrastructure. We're going to triple the size of Aspetar in a few months, let's say, with the two new expansion. One totally dedicated to the elite athlete, the north expansion, and the east expansion, or the west expansion, yes. The west expansion will be dedicated partially to the research and education, and also the other part, the big part, event to the non-athlete. But non-athlete willing to start exercise, what we call the healthy lifestyle program. Despite the infrastructure, Aspetar is also a team of really strong and big experts in different areas in sports medicine. When we talk about sports medicine in Aspetar, we don't mean only sports medicine physician or sports physiotherapists, but also sports surgeons, sports radiology, sports sciences, sports dentistry. It's the full package. Everyone here is working under the sports medicine label, let's say. Aspetar will be nothing without a great team. We try to recruit not only people regarding their name and their knowledge, but also aligned to the medical strategy, aligned to the goals that we would like to reach. It's also our mission also to recruit the people that are aligned with the different sports that are practicing in Qatar. Of course, we have lots of doctors coming from the football area, because the football is football soccer for the US people is sport number one in Qatar. But we have also different other sports, and especially the handball. Handball is one of the major sports, as you know, for you expert on shoulder. So it's a common concern in handball. Qatar is going to host the World Championship of handball next year, I think January 2015. We are very lucky in this hospital to have one of the world experts in handball. He was himself Olympic champion, gold medal in 1972 during the Olympic Games. Our sports orthopedic surgeon, Professor Neboja Popovic. So for us, it's very important to have the people that have an understanding about the sports medicine, but also an understanding about the sport. Sport knowledge is very important. And as you know, as on the medical side, when you do understand the sport, it's already 50% of the diagnosis done for any injury in sports. Coming back to the medical strategy. The medical strategy in Aspetar, I mean, we have three kind of goals. Yes, the clinical care is more important and the main strategy of Aspetar. We are trying to set up the best clinical pathway with the knowledge coming from different schools of sports medicine all over the world. It's not easy because we have let's say a team coming from really different parts of the world. It means also different kind of culture, different approach for the sports injury management. And we are trying to find and to set up a kind of Aspetar clinical pathway in order to take the best from each part of the world. Then of course, we have to be involved in the research and education. Research and education is a really important issue, and we did recruit recently Professor Karim Khan, who is going to be full-time from December now, in order to highlight that research and education are part of the support of the best practice in the clinical side. That means all our research and clinical research and education issues are related to the clinical pathway, are related to, let's say, an application on the field, except of course the physiological performance of the scientist, let's say, performance. We have also a big involvement in prevention. Prevention is one of our key strategic goals for the coming years. Therefore, we did set up more than 1 year ago the ASPREV program, which is a kind of prevention and injury program, leading by Professor Roald Barr, who is an orthopedic surgeon from Norway. And he is also in charge in the IOC of the prevention issue and the scientific issue as well. Let's say, to make it short, even if I need to talk for two people, my boss and myself, and let's say to make it short, that we are a sports medicine hospital. Means we have a different department like any other hospital in the world. But what makes our hospital unique, it's not only about the infrastructure, it's not only about the team coming from more than 47 different nationalities, it's also about the fact that we decided to work not only for a department, within a department like the surgeon, the sports physician, the physiotherapist, and so on, but to try to set up some different key and priority program or centers of excellence, which will allow every one of this hospital, starting from the JSO to the DG, by the way, including the nurses, the physiotherapists, the sports physicians, the scientists, and the surgeon, to work for a common program. I will give you the first example. The first example, which is a unique one, is the National Sports Medicine Program. This program was set up around 5 or 6 years ago. The main goal of this program was to set up a network in sports medicine all over the country. Therefore, we did had an agreement that we did renew recently with the Qatar Olympic Committee, because Aspetar is a governmental hospital, part of the zone as the foundation, Aspire Zone Foundation, including inside the Aspire Academy and also the Aspire Logistic, all the facilities all around this hospital. So with this agreement with the Olympic Committee, we are in charge of all the medical staff in any club in Qatar, in any federation. It means around 18 and 26, 18 clubs and 26 federation. Okay, maybe it's not correct, maybe it's 29, but this is just to give you a picture. Means that we were in charge to recruit all the medical staff, nurses, physiotherapists, massage therapists, and also sports physician. We are also in charge to provide them an education. We are also in charge to provide them a big support. We are also in charge of the annual appraisal. We are also in charge to assist them for any issue, even if right now we can say that our staff in the club are really highly professional, and it's just a matter of being a team all together with the staff inside Aspetar. So this is a unique model in the world, because even if the country is small, nobody can give me any example in the world where a professional football club has his medical staff reporting directly to a hospital, which was a big challenge because first, as you know, it was an issue to deal with that with the club, but right now all of them did understand that it was to support them and to provide them instead of a team, local team. It was a full team assisting by a full hospital. So this model is also a very good, let's say, model for us because this is a kind of laboratory of expertise in sports medicine. We're able to have a kind of control from the field to the hospital, coming back to the field, which did allow us also to improve all the clinical pathway and also to run some big study at the level of the country. This was the first model. We started with 2 or 3 people. Now there is almost 400 people running this program. And of course, all the people in Aspetar are involved in a way in this kind of program. This is a kind of platform where everybody is involved and all the program as well. The second program, and I'm going to be short because now the time is going on. The second program is the Healthy Lifestyle Program, and the third program is the Sports Injury and Illness Prevention Program. We have also started to set up 3 centers of excellence. One of them is the Sport Ground Pain Center. This Sport Ground Pain Center is leading by Professor Per Olmisch from Denmark, and also assisting with Dr. Adam Weir, one of our sports physicians here. I forgot to say that the Healthy Lifestyle Program, which will become the more biggest program in this hospital because concerning the wider community, is leading by one of our experts from Doha, from Qatar, Dr. Mohammed Al-Kouari, and all his team, of course. And then we have the Sports Cartilage Center. It's still, we are on the process to recruit the right people, and also the Sports Cartilage Center. The Sports Cartilage Center, I said it, and the Sports Spine Center. We are also in process to determine which will be the clinical leader. So just to give you a picture that every year there is a new, let's say, challenge for Aspetar. We're trying really to be able to challenge ourselves in order to serve the sports medicine within the country, in the Middle East, but also to be a leader in the world. Thanks again to be here. I wish you a very good 2 days of conference and lots of exchange between all of you. And thanks to all the people that come again, and I would like also again to welcome you on behalf of Dr. Khalifa Al-Kouari. Have a good day.